Okay, we're back. We're back.
Yep, and I am playing, and we are going to go
Ben's got the
bribe
reins,
that dude with some mineral deposits. That's what we're going to do.
and this is exactly what I expected to do today. Mineral deposits. And that's what I'm all about.
Ready for more? You bet. Let's hit it.
Please don't. It's a nice car. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like,
Sid was right about your lack of dignity.
You're one step above delivery boy.
The royal rank carries little weight outside the Crown City.
Glad it's not weighing me down.
Well, not and many people actually know who you are. So,
do they? I mean, that the reporter, like, that's the other thing. Is like, how
but he's a
recognizable?
reporter. He's
Right.
a reporter, so he knows.
But I mean, suppose you're not getting, mobbed by random people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of this question of like, okay, so would people recognize him?
Yeah.
Like, could you recognize like Malia Obama by sight? I guess
Wait.
is maybe an equivalent question. Or like Sasha Obama.
No.
Yeah.
No, I could not.
Okay, so maybe there's some truth here.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I probably wouldn't even know Michelle Obama.
Hmm.
Unless I was really paying attention.
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Unless I, really paying attention, had decent context.
And so here's actually, and I've given this game a bunch of slack for having all of these
nifty looking terrain that you want to climb on, but you can't.
but that you cannot ever. Yeah, but here at least, see if I'm actually going in the. Okay, yeah, here we go. This thing.
Oh, you can.
Here is actually a big kind of tall arch thing that takes you above all of those ledges. That
You.
you.
Oh, but you have to. You were supposed to go down.
No, this is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is where the thing is.
Oh.
Well, first of all,
Rock and roll.
yes, thanks, commentary, prompto.
Huh.
And then,
Oh,
Oh, hey.
gee. We're supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
That totally is a zoo, isn't it?
yeah,
And it even has like the weird beak, hair, the teeth kind of thing. So, is this actually?
yeah, that's the thing we're supposed to go get right there.
No, I mean like. Is it actually stealth?
Well, if you get too close, you do get the threat alarm.
Wouldn't want that. Not from that.
Yeah,
Thing looks a little dangerous.
just a little. And then, and so it's like, yeah, actually, we are up on the top of the pass here.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is kind of nice to be like, oh, actually, we can kind of get out of that really narrow linear street path.
Yeah.
But it's still like, oh, that just gives you a slightly wider area to.
Well, yeah, but I mean, really, when it comes down to it, you can't expect, given the general size,
Sure.
like that they're going for, you can't expect to be able to get everywhere.
Right. I mean, that's true, but also I feel like if they were going to give you walls, they shouldn't put things like this in, where it's like, oh, I can just jump up here,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, but maybe a lot of it was generated or whatever. Can you go in there?
Not that I know of.
Can you crouch in there?
But it's like, oh, nope, can't
Yeah.
make that. And like, there's this.
Crouch. Hold the button. Oh,
Yeah.
guess not. It totally looks like something.
Right, and it probably will be at some point in the future.
That's fair.
So it's just like, I don't know, there's always this kind of tension of like, I mean, because like I played a lot of Morrowind basically, and in Morrowind,
Oh, yeah.
you can float, and that ends up it's like, oh yeah, if you have this obstruction, let's just walk over it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's always kind of chafed me in games where it's like, oh, here's this just invisible wall you cannot.
Yeah.
The invisible wall with like completely plausible looking, landscape on the other side. Oop.
That's not good. I take it that that's kind of a thing.
Let's just keep moving. It'll be fine.
Oh my god. That's a big bird.
Yep.
That tail probably isn't that useful.
Yeah, like that extra pair of head wings probably isn't that useful either.
No. Well,
We made it out
I never know.
barely. I seriously thought we were at journey's end.
But that feat was fit for a king.
Indeed.
And so it's kind of like, I feel like they're kind of going through like a Monster Hunter vibe right there. Like, here's the world with all of these really big monsters that have like their own kind of structures and patterns beyond you. But I don't really know how.
They did that in 13 also. I mean, they had
Yeah. I mean, they kind of did that in like 12 even.
Did they have the really big enemy? Did they have really big enemies in 12?
They had pretty big enemies in 12.
Oh, that's right, they did.
Because that was the one that used like the MMO engine.
Mm-hmm.
So
The one thing I hope about this game is that I actually learn all the mechanics and they're easy to use, kind of thing. Because it feels like I play a lot of these,
Let's go.
a lot of the more recent Final Fantasy games, and there's just a lot of mechanics that I don't end up using, and then when I do use them, I don't know how to use them because I've never used them.
right, are we talking mechanics like combat mechanics, like crafting mechanics?
Both. Like I don't really have the patience for the crafting in general. I mean, it depends, but when it comes right down to it, I'm talking about combat.
Sure.
Because, like, the special, I don't know, the, whatever you call them, the limits or whatever in 12 are really hard to do. The quickenings, they're really tough to get a hang of, and it didn't seem like I used them very much.
Sure.
Despite the fact that I could have done, because of how the system was laid out, because it was based on, like, your MP bars or whatever, if I remember.
Right. You had like the double and the triple MP.
Yeah.
To get quickening charges.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Ignis, pull over
But
a
like
sec.
summons were based on that too, right?
Yes.
You're here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting to see how it's about.
I think they introduced the summons way too late in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that was a problem with 12 generally, is that, like, it actually had kind of this issue where it's like, here's this really interesting and involved setting with a bunch of kind of interesting structural implications that the game then doesn't really talk about at all ever.
Mm.
And so it's like summons are kind of this huge thing in that. Like, they are divines that were punished for rebelling against the gods.
Mhm.
And you are also in the process of fighting against the gods in Final Fantasy XII, and like you get them and they're big like plot things, but none of them have like any lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
And so it's like maybe that should be a thing that would happen in the game, is that you talk to all of the grotesque monsters that have been bound to the world with the glyph of flesh, because like that's kind of an important plot thing. It's very relevant to how things shake out, is maybe talking to them and knowing what's up with them.
Mhm.
And that just never happens. Like, the game never really connects that mechanic of summons to the plot implications that summon have.
Which is really unfortunate, but
Yeah. And so basically, like, that's kind of what I'm worried about having happen
Nice
here.
work, kid.
is-
Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you? You see, I'm a reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night.
What?
This elusive
Sure.
little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got? It commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up.
was that
back
the
in
coin that we
Neverland.
got that one time?
And speaking of freebies,
Yeah.
here's one from me.
The coin we got in the thing, was it also the one that we found?
It was the one that
Next.
the dude threw at us.
Yeah, but didn't we also get a?
Yeah, we also just found
Oh
one.
well, it's our pocket change now.
So is it a collection quest kind of thing?
Yeah, I think there are a bunch of them.
Oh. Oh, great.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna say, and so it's kind of like having that implication of like, oh, actually there are these big complicated things afoot in the game world, but you only interact with them as like here's a boss fight, here's an optional boss fight, or like
Yeah.
here's a piece of equipment you can get, and it's like actually maybe we should talk about what that kind of means in the narrative of the world.
Yeah.
But maybe it will just never do that. But I guess we'll see.
Hmm.
Um,
The question I was gonna ask is, what? Oh, is this as far as you gotten?
yes, but we should maybe actually finish the quest before.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect.
Then I guess we're done.
Secure us a ship.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, for this particular thing,
Yes.
we'll load our other one from here and just
Guy's one artful artisan.
move right along.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
Let's learn from history and book a place this time.
What do you mean? What?
Huh?
What? Learn from history and book a place? Oh,
To actually get a place to sleep, I suppose.
oh yeah,
Um,
that makes sense. All right, next order of business.
yes, and so this is the save that we've been playing in for a while, which has
Oh yeah,
more stuff explored, and let's see, I've gone up and done a few floors of the mines, and
which is super cool and really scary,
yeah, and there's
especially when you come across
as
a
you
level
see-
50
yeah, there's
enemy.
the level 50 quest associated with that.
Hmm.
Done a few more hunts, gotten to the rank 2 there, and just basically wandered around most of the map that we can get to.
Let's go up and grab that quest just while we're
Yeah.
here.
I guess it's like a daytime only quest. No, it's right here.
I don't know, just fast travel to it or something. Fast travel to the nearest parking lot.
Yeah.
Spot.
And something very important to do in this save is change everybody's clothes again. It's a casual outfit.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, casual outfit, no jacket.
I don't think that's Gladiolus' casual.
Isn't it?
No.
Let's see. Oh yeah, casual outfit, no jacket. Okay.
That's not a whole lot different. I'm surprised I knew. I didn't. I don't think I actually knew. I was like, well, that looks like a lot like the other one. I mean, there is a hotel there, but it's super expensive.
Right.
But it's got a 2x modifier for experience, so it's nice to know about
Yeah. I
You know,
mean,
when you have
right. it's
10,000 gil as disposable income,
Right. That's the question of like,
or rather, disposable finances.
you know. Right, and the car is like, who even knows where I've left the car?
Fast travel.
Fast travel to. Let's see.
That's in the map, I think.
Turn the car.
Where is the car? Oh, it's way up there.
Yep.
Good God. What is that, an Iron Giant?
Yeah. Who I actually encountered once and nearly killed everybody. Like up near Insomnia, there's this kind of weird dead end point that
Mhm.
leads to like a view of Insomnia.
Yeah.
And like I was just like walking along the road in the middle of the night, and it was like, oh, yep, here's a bomb, and here's an Iron Giant.
Wait, a bomb, really?
Yeah,
Was it
And-
super big or just...
just a normal bomb.
Hmm.
But the Iron Giant was very strong, like level 30.
Oh yeah.
And unlike like level 24 dual horns or whatever, it was not actually something I could really handle.
Well, I mean, you got schooled by the level 24 dual horn still.
I mean, yeah, but I beat it.
Yeah.
It's the thing. I definitely could not beat the.
Noct. The roads are perilous at night. We best head
Oh,
back to town.
okay.
What?
He doesn't. You can't drive, or he won't drive you
Yeah.
during the night.
You can't auto drive. You can drive manually.
Tonight.
Right.
Or simply return back to the title screen.
Yeah, like it was just like a game over. Okay.
What a relief.
Indeed.
Well, I guess he's willing to fast travel you back to it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I think that's what the whole thing was. Like, he's only willing to drive if you're driving back to a location where you.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually like used the car much. I've just
God.
wandered around aimlessly, walking.
This area, like the location, it's like going from America to Cuba, with all the cars,
Oh, sure.
or not. Is it Cuba or Puerto Rico that I'm thinking? No, it's Cuba.
Probably Cuba. Cuba is where, because of metal imports, or because of embargoes, they can't
Yep.
get metal parts, so they're all using cars from the 1950s.
Wow, I mean, how did they manage that? Magic?
Conservation and reuse, mostly.
Wow. Well, great. Now that there's
Looking for a place to stay, ain't you?
Yeah, this one is 1.5.
Ugh, I'm all sticky and gross.
Woohoo! Bath time!
I love his excitement. I actually really enjoy this game. Admittedly, I'm mostly a spectator at this point, but
I mean,
I'll get back to actually playing.
it's been pretty enjoyable, although I don't know.
Skill level up. Random selfies.
Nice shot.
Oh.
There's me trying to jump over that thing, I think.
Look at you. That's boss.
Come now, it's nothing special.
He says with a blush. Yeah.
Let's see.
All things considered, Prompto's a significantly better photographer than I am, despite being a video game construct.
Yep. I mean, that's video game constructs for you. Let's see, is there a parking lot up there?
Probably. I think you actually have to stop at a parking lot. Like, you have to...
Possible? I mean, but like,
Mm,
I don't think...
maybe not. Well, I know that we didn't find a certain amount of them.
Oh, wait, you're gonna say map point. Go to here.
Yeah, but...
But then you can't fast travel. I don't
Yeah.
Okay.
And that I was saying you should fast travel to a point, so it's not as long of a drive, but... Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is basically Final Fantasy 15, the first bit.
Ah, yeah.
We'll see. Like,
That we will.
I mean, the thing is, like mechanically, like in terms of doing a bunch of stuff to keep you occupied playing a game, it's been fine. I just don't know how it's going to execute any of the more complicated things like a plot so far.
Yeah.
You know?
And I've heard the plot. I don't know. I've heard the kind of side quests are a little bit milquetoast, a little uninteresting, and repetitive. But battles and stuff are still fun, and a lot of the quests have to do with battles. And then the story by its like the event stuff by itself, like they didn't. From what I've heard, there hasn't been any like big complaints other than, you know, it the story can be kind of vague, but
Sure.
the actual events are, from what I understand, great. And apparently, the villain is fantastic. So
Hmm.
I'm all about that because it's been a while since we've had a really good villain in a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
Like the one
mean,
from 13 was just
it's-
stupid.
It's been a while since there's been like a plot coherent enough to have a main antagonist, even.
Yeah,
Because like 12 and 13 were not really like there were antagonists, but they didn't really have clear or coherent motivations. I felt,
yeah.
and like they were kind of buried in a lot of noodling.
Noodling.
Yeah, you know, there's kind of a lot of like
Noodles.
noise in the plot, basically.
Oh.
Like, you know, you've 12, which has like, you know, here's Vayne, he's evil. You'll see him more in like, you know, 20 hours. You know, here's some random
forgot
judges.
about him.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
I mean, the judges were really the.
Yeah, I mean, basically, there were a lot of things going on in that game, and a lot of the time I don't think it really cohered all that well into like an actual plot where you could sense like, oh, this is what these people are doing for this reason.
I'll show you. You should play the music.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Love the Tower of Zot. Go back a couple, one or two tracks. In the giant. Keep going. Yeah, within the giant. This is an awesome song. See if that parking spot is on your map now. The. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it is. Cool. Yeah. So, because I don't think you took this path,
Right.
and I don't think all of.
Yeah, because like there's this lightning thing, which means there's got to be a campsite around here that I don't have
We need
yet.
to replenish our supply of curatives.
True.
Gotcha.
It's nice that you can auto travel, and then it even gets out at the right, at the
Yeah.
right time. All right. So I think that's it for this
Yeah.
episode right
So,
now. We'll
We'll see what this quest is later.
Yep. Exciting. Ah.